Have you ever noticed how some homes seem to possess a quiet kind of beauty? Not the kind that demands attention, not the kind that follows trends, but the kind that feels effortlessly elegant year after year. The right exterior color can make a modest house feel refined, a beautiful home feel unforgettable, and a luxury property feel truly timeless. Today, we're counting down 10 exterior paint colors that consistently create that sense of elegance. And as we move closer to number one, you'll notice something fascinating. Each color becomes richer, more sophisticated, and more architecturally compelling than the last. Let's begin. Color number 10, Grape Mist Paint Color. At number 10, we have Grape Mist. This delicate pastel purple brings an unexpected softness to a home's exterior, creating a charming presence that feels both gentle and distinctive. Imagine a cottage-style home surrounded by flowering gardens, white trim catching the morning sun, and a welcoming front porch framed by lush greenery. In the right setting, Grape Mist creates an atmosphere that feels almost storybook-like. There is a certain grace to it, a sense of personality that immediately separates it from more predictable exterior palettes. As warm afternoon light moves across the facade, the color introduces a subtle touch of whimsy without ever becoming overwhelming. However, elegance on a large exterior requires visual strength as well as beauty. Because Grape Mist is extremely light, bright sunlight can sometimes soften its impact, causing architectural details to fade rather than stand out. Even so, its quiet individuality earns it a place on this list. And while this next color shares a similar family of tones, it introduces a noticeably more refined sense of sophistication. Color number 9, Modern Lavender Paint Color. Modern lavender feels like the exterior equivalent of a carefully chosen luxury accessory. Soft, distinctive, and undeniably memorable, it offers homeowners a chance to express creativity while maintaining an elegant appearance. Picture a beautifully landscaped home in a peaceful neighborhood where black-framed windows, natural stone pathways, and mature shrubs create layers of visual interest. Against this backdrop, modern lavender introduces a gentle hint of color that feels artistic rather than trendy. The appeal of this shade lies in its uniqueness. It invites a second look. Guests may not immediately identify the color, but they often remember the feeling it creates. Yet true exterior elegance often relies on restraint. Modern lavender shines brightest when used selectively, on front doors, shutters, garden structures, or decorative accents, where its character can enhance the architecture without overwhelming it. That balance between beauty and discipline is what keeps it sophisticated. As we continue, the next color shifts toward a cooler, more architectural expression of luxury, one that feels particularly striking beneath changing skies. At color number 8, Samovar Silver Paint Color. There is something undeniably refined about Samovar Silver. This silver-gray shade carries a polished, contemporary character that immediately elevates a home's exterior presence. Imagine a modern residence with crisp roof lines, expansive windows, and carefully curated landscaping. As soft evening light settles across the property, Samovar Silver creates a clean, composed appearance that feels thoughtful and intentional. Its cool undertones bring a sense of order and sophistication. The architecture appears sharper. The landscaping feels more structured. Every detail seems carefully considered. On homes featuring dark metal roofing, charcoal stonework, or black window frames, the result can feel remarkably upscale. Yet elegance is also about warmth, and on cloudy days, its cooler personality can occasionally feel slightly reserved. Still, for homeowners drawn to modern architecture and understated luxury, Samovar Silver delivers an undeniably polished aesthetic. But the next ranking introduces something many elegant homes quietly rely on: architectural confidence. Color number 7, Coventry Gray. Some colors don't need to impress with drama. They impress with certainty. Coventry Gray is one of those colors. This dependable mid-tone gray has become a favorite among architects and designers because it gives a home an immediate sense of structure and permanence. Picture a beautifully designed modern farmhouse. White oak accents soften the exterior. Black-framed windows provide contrast. Natural stone columns add texture near the entryway. Wrapped in Coventry gray, the entire composition feels balanced, grounded, and effortlessly sophisticated. What makes this color particularly elegant is its ability to let architecture take center stage. Rather than competing for attention, it enhances roof lines, trim details, and proportions. The home feels intentionally designed rather than simply painted. As dusk arrives and warm landscape lighting begins to glow beneath mature trees, Coventry gray develops a rich depth that feels calm and reassuring. This is the kind of color that ages gracefully. And yet, as elegant as it is, the next color introduces something Coventry gray cannot quite achieve, a sense of serenity that makes every day feel a little more like a retreat. Color number 6, solitude. Some exterior colors don't simply beautify a home, they change the atmosphere around it. That is exactly what solitude does. This soft slate blue creates a sense of calm that feels almost immediate. The moment you see it, the pace seems to slow. The architecture feels lighter. The entire property begins to resemble a private retreat rather than just another house on the street. Imagine a coastal-inspired residence surrounded by ornamental grasses gently moving in the breeze. White trim catches the fading sunlight while warm lantern-style sconces begin to glow near the entryway. Against this setting, solitude feels peaceful, refined, and effortlessly welcoming. What makes this color particularly appealing is its ability to create emotional comfort. It doesn't demand attention. Instead, it quietly invites you in. On cottages, coastal homes, and even modern residences with natural wood accents, solitude introduces a relaxed sophistication that feels timeless rather than trendy. But if you appreciate homes that feel both luxurious and bright, the next color offers an entirely different kind of elegance, one built around light itself. Color number 5, horizon. There is a reason elegant white exteriors never truly go out of style. They make a home feel open, fresh, and beautifully composed. Horizon takes that timeless appeal and softens it with remarkable sophistication. Unlike brighter whites that can feel harsh under direct sunlight, Horizon introduces a gentle blue-gray influence that creates a more refined and welcoming appearance. The result is airy without feeling stark, elegant without feeling formal. Picture a luxury modern farmhouse bathed in morning light. Black-framed windows create crisp contrast. Natural stone chimneys add texture. Warm cedar accents soften the overall composition. Wrapped in horizon, the home feels effortlessly elevated. This is the type of color often associated with homes that appear expensive without trying too hard. Every architectural detail becomes more visible. Landscaping feels richer. Outdoor living spaces feel larger and more connected to the surrounding environment. As evening arrives and warm lighting begins to illuminate pathways and entryways, Horizon develops a quiet glow that feels both sophisticated and inviting. Yet the next color introduces something many luxury homeowners are rediscovering, a return to warmth. Color number 4, Monroe Bisque. Luxury design is becoming warmer, and Monroe Bisque perfectly captures that movement. This beautiful golden beige carries a timeless richness that instantly evokes images of European-inspired architecture, countryside estates, and homes designed to feel welcoming rather than intimidating. Imagine arriving at a residence just before sunset. The stone pathway leads toward a beautifully detailed front entry. Mature landscaping frames the property. Warm architectural lighting highlights natural textures across the facade. In that golden evening light, Monroe Bisque seems to come alive. There is something deeply comforting about this color. It feels established, familiar, enduring. Rather than chasing contemporary trends, it embraces a kind of elegance that has remained desirable for generations, paired with natural stone, dark bronze fixtures, black shutters, or rich wood doors. Monroe Bisque creates a luxurious presence that feels authentic and lived in. But the next color achieves something remarkably difficult in exterior design. It feels simultaneously modern, natural, sophisticated, and timeless. Color number 3, Halcyon Green. Some colors seem perfectly at home no matter where they are used. Halcyon Green is one of them. This organic green-gray possesses a rare balance that designers continually search for. It feels connected to nature while maintaining a distinctly refined architectural character. Picture a beautifully designed home nestled among mature trees. Large windows reflect the surrounding landscape. Natural stone walls blend seamlessly into carefully layered gardens. The architecture feels rooted in its environment. Halcyon green strengthens that connection. Instead of standing apart from nature, the home becomes part of it. The color introduces a calming presence that feels incredibly sophisticated. It works equally well on traditional homes, transitional architecture, modern farmhouses, and contemporary residences. What elevates Halcyon green beyond many exterior colors is its versatility. It adapts gracefully to changing seasons, shifting light conditions, and diverse architectural styles while consistently maintaining its elegance. This is the kind of shade that homeowners often admire for years without ever growing tired of it. And yet, the next ranking introduces a color many designers consider one of the most beautiful exterior greens ever created. Color number 2, Louisburg green. Louisburg green feels like the color of a dream home already at peace with itself. Nothing about it feels forced, nothing feels trendy, everything feels intentional. This muted sage green has become increasingly admired because it captures many of the qualities homeowners are seeking today: calmness, authenticity, timelessness, and connection to nature. Imagine a beautifully landscaped property surrounded by mature trees and layered garden beds. Warm brass lanterns glow near the front entrance. Natural stone steps lead toward a richly detailed wood door. The entire scene feels serene. Louisburg green contributes to that feeling in a remarkable way. It softens the architecture without diminishing its presence. It feels elegant without appearing formal, luxurious without appearing extravagant. There is also an emotional quality to this color that resonates deeply with mature homeowners. It creates a sense of permanence, a feeling that the home belongs exactly where it is. For many people, this is very close to exterior perfection. But there is one final color that delivers even greater architectural strength, visual richness, and timeless luxury. Color number 1, Copley Gray. At number 1 is Copley Gray. In many ways, every color on today's list has been leading to this moment. More than just a paint color, Copley Gray is an architectural statement. This deep olive gray brings richness, depth, and visual weight that instantly elevates a home's appearance. Imagine a custom residence surrounded by mature landscaping, stone walls, warm interior lighting, and natural wood accents beneath a dark roofline. As evening arrives, Copley Gray becomes even more impressive. The home feels grounded, sophisticated, and undeniably expensive. What makes this color exceptional is its balance of luxury and natural warmth. Unlike darker shades that can feel harsh, Copley Gray remains inviting while blending beautifully with its surroundings. It feels timeless, established, and confident. This is the kind of color that remains elegant for years, transforming curb appeal into lasting architectural beauty. That is why Copley Gray earns the number 1 spot on our list. The most inviting homes are not always the most extravagant. They are the ones that feel calm, welcoming, and effortlessly beautiful the moment you step inside. Sometimes the right color is all it takes to create that feeling. If you enjoyed this inspiration, be sure to subscribe for more beautiful color ideas and timeless home design tips.